Miss Whaler, you are suing the defendant, your mother's best friend, from what I understand, for $750.
Yes, Your Honor, that is the price of what I paid to go see a show in Vegas called Jubilee. Each ticket was $125 each, and the total was $750. I'm asking for this reimbursement because we barely got to see any of the show at all because Lorraine made such a disruption, she got us all kicked out of the show.
Okay, facts. Fill it in. Fill in the blanks.
Yes, Your Honor. So this was a Bachelorette trip.
Your Bachelorette trip?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I got my 3 bridesmaids together, and I thought as a courtesy I'd extend an invitation to my mom.
Why invite your mom? I mean, I think it's a cute idea, but why invite your mom?
I really am excited about this wedding. I was super excited to do all of the bridal things, and I wanted my mom to be a part of that, but I also didn't want my mom to feel left out, so I told her, you know, you can invite a friend, maybe like Lorraine, because I know they're very close.
Okay.
I scouted out the show. I thought it would be fun for all of us, and as a treat to all of my guests, I went ahead and bought the tickets as a thank you for coming to Vegas and paying for everything else. And I just really wound up having a really embarrassing night.
Why? What happened?
Well, we went to a bar before the show just to get a light drink, and Lorraine really had a bit to drink. She had one of those really big margaritas. I saw her ripping shots. At first I just thought, this is Vegas, you know, she's having fun. There's no harm in that. But once we were seated for the show, that again.
What did you drink, Miss Crimson?
I had a margarita, and it had been a while since I'd had anything to drink, so I was surprised that I didn't really feel anything. It didn't seem like there was much alcohol.
Watered down drinks, you know.
Yeah,
I love Vegas, but probably watered down drinks. We know how that works.
And so then I had a couple shots of tequila.
All right, good for you. So you had fun.
I had fun.
Were you buzzed? Were you drunk? How did you feel?
I actually felt relaxed.
Oh, okay. Were you stumbling your words? Could you walk straight? Did you remember everything that happened?
Yes, I didn't have any problems walking. I walked in a straight line and didn't stumble at all, and could get my words out just fine. I didn't feel like I was drunk.
Okay, so you're just having a great time.
I was just having a great time.
I don't know what the big deal is. I'm looking at this lady and it looks like she's a really good time. I mean, little Miss Yankee Doodle just put a feather in her cap and called it macaroni.
Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony.
So then, what happened then?
Actually, I brought a seat of the map and where we're sitting. If you'd like to see this evidence that I brought,
give that to
thank you very
Cinder.
much.
So you all arrived on Friday. You had some snacks and margarita with 2 shots. Your mom had a glass of wine. You guys split a champagne. How many girls total?
There was 4 of us total, 3 bridesmaids and me.
Okay, all right. So then you're sitting on the stage, right?
Yes, as you can see from what I've brought you, we got the best seats in the house. I really wanted to ensure that everyone had a good time, which is why I splurged on the tickets. When we sat down, I thought everything was just fine, but then like 5 or 10 minutes into the show, I can see out of the corner of my eye, Lorraine got up out of her seat, and she was screaming, and she was going, woo, 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 to the song.
Did anybody stop you when you were doing that?
No, nobody made any comments. Nobody objected. Nobody. I could see security guards in the back, but they didn't come up.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Well, by the looks of your hat choices, it looks like you probably need a few more people in your life saying something.
What about the people on stage?
Well, actually, they seemed to be enjoying the fact that I was doing it, and one of them even reached down and gave me a high five.
Really?
Really?
Huh, nobody complained behind you or next to you?
No.
Were you really being obnoxious like she says, or what were you doing?
I was dancing.
Good for you. Is that what she was doing?
I remember it a little bit worse than that. It was like hips and like arms and just like flailing and screaming loudly. I mean, it was embarrassing.
So you're having a great time.
I was having a great time.
Come on, she seems like she's a good time. DJ, hit that.
Okay, and even one of the performers gave you a high five.
Yes.
And were you planning on doing this the whole show, or just that it was the heat of the passion that 1 minute?
It was just, they were playing 80s songs, which are my favorite songs.
Course, yeah,
and
I get it.
And
all right.
So
You just got up and got excited, but I imagine you were planning on sitting down, or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the people next to you weren't upset at you, the strangers. And Charlotte, her mom, did she say anything to you or was she laughing?
No, she was actually sitting there looking up at me smiling.
Got it. All right. So you were having a great old time. So then what happens next, Miss Crimson?
They started playing my favorite song, Beat It.
Okay.
And, you know, in the process of the song, he goes, woo, woo!
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I admit, I sang along to that.
Okay.
and I was dancing and having a great time. And all of a sudden, she stands up and walks over to me and starts yelling at me to sit down and grabs me and tries to force me into my seat. And
So was she louder than you?
Yeah.
So did people turn around and notice that she was yelling at you?
Yeah, people were looking at us, and 2 security guards came up and grabbed us and hauled us out.
Wow.
But I don't understand how she thought that her yelling at me and grabbing me and trying to force me down was more appropriate than me dancing and having a good time.
Great question.
That is a great point. Girl, you can't bring down the Yankee Doodle Dandy. If you're having a good time and you're not annoying anyone and you're not harming anyone, people are going to let you do it. But if you are seen physically grabbing someone and trying to force them into a position, of course security's going to kick you out. It's your fault, dude.
It's a really good question. Do you have the answer to that? How was your yelling, which was louder than her doing woo-woo, and you grabbing over there and trying to manhandle her to sit down, how was that not more disruptive than her just moving around and saying woo-woo? The security guards didn't stop her. Nobody seemed to object. The security guards came when they heard you yell and try to put her down in her chair.
I only got out of my seat because she was not paying attention to me, waving my arm.
But that was not your job. Let her do whatever she does. If she gets kicked out, that's on her. Nobody seemed to have been kicking her out. She was having a good time. So you just leave her alone. They're not going to kick you out because they kick her out.
But it's my bachelorette party. I'm the bride. If I say sit down and be quiet, if I'm trying to indicate that, I would hope that someone who's known me my whole life would respect my wishes.
I see. So you were just pissed off that she was not obeying you. So basically, everybody had to conform to your wishes, to your instructions. So it really wasn't a fun bachelorette party. It's whatever Priscilla wanted to do was going to happen.
It was a fascist bachelorette party, and you gotta stick to the rules. The law and order, what I say goes.
Right?
Your Honor, it was inappropriate behavior in a theater.
It is not inappropriate behavior to get up, especially in a musical type thing. It's not inappropriate. She was going to sit down. If it were inappropriate, somebody would have kicked her out.
Well, I wasn't sure what was going to happen next, and I was just trying to save the little face.
It's not your job to. You don't have to say, who are you trying to save face to? You don't know anybody in Vegas.
These are my guests. These are the people that I paid to see the show.
They're your girlfriends. Who cares? She got up for 2 seconds while Beat It was on, dancing and moving around and having a good time. But I'm not quite sure why, since you're the one that caused the commotion, that caused the security guards to come over and kick you out, why Lorraine is responsible for the entirety of the show. The rest of the girls could have stayed. They could have watched the show. Did they stay, your mom and the rest of the girls?
They did not. They joined us outside to try to handle the situation.
And they could have come back. The security guards would have let them come back. So 4 people could have enjoyed the rest of the show.
Well, I think at that point the experience was ruined for all of us.
Because you ruined it, not Lorraine. You ruined it.
I would disagree with that.
It's okay. People disagree with me every day. It doesn't bother me. The fact is that it wasn't until you got up, irate, so embarrassed because it was your party, all about you, all about you. I understand it's your bachelorette party. You wanted to have fun, but you also have to let loose. She was embarrassing you. That's what kicked you. She was embarrassing you. So when you got up to try to stop her, because she was embarrassing you, that's when the problem occurred and security kicked you out.
I believe we had a problem before that.
So it's not that Lorraine caused herself to be kicked out. Your actions caused the security to come over and kick out. And as I said, you could have gone back in. I'm sure security would have let you back in. I'm sure they would have let the rest of the girls back in. But you probably threw a fit, hissy fit. My bachelorette is ruined. She didn't do what I wanted her to do. And then I'm sure your girlfriends were terrified of you and said, oh my God, Bridezilla, I'm going to have to do whatever she wants to do. And I'm just going to have to follow her. And that's it. Is that what happened?
Pretty much, yeah.
You see that face? That's a face of a spoiled brat finally getting her comeuppance. And boy, do I love it when they get their comeuppance.
This is a grown woman. This is a woman that is my mother's age. I would hope that, one, she would know not to get too drunk before going to see the show.
She wasn't drunk. She admits it. May I please ask? I know it's so inappropriate. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 60.
Good for you.
And I would expect a 6-year-old woman to know how to behave.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
I would expect a 30-year-old woman how to behave too. Did you act this way? Or are you like this always?
No, what is this way that I care about myself and my friends and I have a vested...
No, kind of really overbearing and very, because that's the sense I'm getting.
You know what? I'm not afraid to stand up for myself.
Good for
okay?
you. That's
so if that makes me
fantastic.
overbearing, then yeah, I'm overbearing.
Okay, good for you. That's great.
Just say it, Judge. She's super uptight. She has a major stick up her ass. That stick is so far up there, she looks like one of Vlad the Impaler's victims.
But in this case, I find no legal way that Lorraine is actually responsible for $750 when you were the one who caused the commotion to get kicked out, because it's all about you. All right, so based on the evidence, I will deny your claim for $750. And Ms. Crimson, keep doing what you're doing. Keep being you, have fun, enjoy life, because it'd be horrible just to be uptight all the time, right? You got to enjoy every single minute. All right. Good luck, ladies.
Guys, I love cases like this. I totally agree with the judgment. I think that this woman has a stick up her booty and is also overbearing, tight as heck, and is just mad that she's not getting her way. Honestly, if someone in your party is doing something and they get kicked out, that's on them. Okay? Don't let it ruin your night. And you let it ruin your night. And in fact, she's the one that ruined the night. Which she can do whatever she wants. She's the Bachelorette, sure, fine. But she has to accept responsibility for it. What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? Or let me know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya. Bum 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 bum.